Hello, guys. Welcome, everybody, to Purple A's podcast. I am your host who bleeds purple and gold, Isaac here. So, the Vikings, there's been quite a bit of talk around the NFL. It's not like official news, there's not really much really happening. So, I basically decided for this as an idea, on basically if the Vikings should trade Jordan Addison to Buffalo because the reason between Buffalo, it's because there was from one of the beat writers that the Buffalo Bills should trade for Jordan Addison. There's been, I believe, talk about it if the Vikings should or shouldn't trade for basic the Vikings wide receiver 2 in Jordan Addison. So, let's go ahead and talk about that and I'll give you the reasons why I think the Vikings basically should say no to that, and which, unless the Bills are trading something like dramatic, which I understand with Stephon Diggs, where he left in 2019, and then in 2020, where Stephon Diggs was causing a lot of drama back in 2020, where he just subtweets out of Minnesota, which then the Wilfs, I mean not the Wilfs, Rick Spielman, this was more of where Rick Spielman panicked and said, "Okay, we don't want you here. Let's get out. Get out." Yep, that's basically it. So they, without considering how much talent this dude has, and I guess they didn't, in that regime, we didn't have any intention of really throwing the football out. We were more of a run first offense then, but with basically, which, yes, we got Justin Jefferson in return, which is great, but I would say no still. Even if it may reward the Vikings for getting a young rookie wide receiver in the first round, but I say no to that. I said, don't, just ignore what the Bills are going to say and just swipe past that, because Jordan Addison, we already know who we got in Jordan Addison. We already know that he's a really good deep threat for Justin Jefferson to help, not just to help him, but also basically if he's going to get double covered, you have Jordan Addison. You got him. So, I mean, you got all these weapons, and I don't think it would be great. I mean, maybe it wouldn't hurt it, but I just say no, because you already have a good thing going with Jordan Addison. There's really no drama really between Jordan Addison and the Minnesota Vikings. There's really no drama really to be found, but I would say no to that. And two, if the Vikings, they traded for Jordan Addison, and then let's say Justin Jefferson got hurt, who are you going to rely on? Jalen Naylor is not great wide receiver 3 material. Maybe Rondale Moore, Tim, I don't know who the guy was that we just got, but you're not really going to be, you're going to have to call some wide receivers from the practice squad. I say that's another thing. There's not a whole lot of insurance policies considering the wide receiver 3 at this moment right now, or because you only got Justin Jefferson, because the only reason why it worked out in 2023, and I think they won 5 or 6, I believe they won 4 or 5 games without Justin Jefferson, and with Jordan Addison behind it as another threat in the passing game. I feel like, though, that wouldn't, because it works so well, I feel like you need to keep that. You need a Robin to Justin Jefferson's Batman. That's what I say, because yes, you got TJ Hawkinson and Josh Oliver, who are solid, Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason, but you can't. You need a good threat wide receiver, which is why I say no to that. Because yes, you might get another threat in the draft, but I feel like it's not worth wasting a pick on a wide receiver. You'd rather focus on the offensive lineman of the offense, finishing the offensive line of the Minnesota Vikings. So, unless the Bills are willing to trade for Josh Allen in a first pick, I would say I maybe say yes, but right now I don't see the trade working out for the Vikings in a favorable way. No disrespect to the Bills, but I would say heck no. But so yeah, so Jordan Addison should stay with Minnesota, and he's not like I get he's not which he's like eligible for like a contract extension in 25. I think his rookie deal is up. So I say you keep Addison for when Justin Jefferson gets hurt, you got Jordan Addison to help you out. To that, if you want to make a high octane offense, which is what this offense is made to do, then Jordan Addison needs to be part of it. That's the bottom line. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Skull Vikings.